This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm glad to be joined by Robbie Davies Jr. here in Sheffield. Robbie, firstly, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
It's good to hear. Now, obviously, you've joined a new camp now. You've joined up with Dominic at Ingle and the Engl Gym. Just talk to me about that move and how have you been finding it?
At first, I was like jumping around from different gyms, trying to see what was preferable for me and what worked. And then when I eventually went into Dominic's gym and I seen the level of like commitment and fitness and the regime that everyone follows and things like that, I just thought, this is for me. This is what I've been wanting for so long. And then it took a bit of time, but then eventually all the lads in the gym started warming to me as well, and I'm just like one of the lads now, so it makes it even more better. So when you're training, it's like you're enjoying it, and it's competitive as well with the others.
How much different have you found the training at the Engl Gym compared to previous?
Yeah, it's completely different. Like, I don't think any other gym would train like this gym, like the Ingle way. I've got their own specific methods, what they use in terms of footwork, drills, and since I've started, like I'm learning every day in there, literally.
And obviously, you've mentioned just a little story to me earlier about Kid Galahad and going running with him. Just talk to me about that one and just tell everybody about it.
I'm not messing it. I don't think his heart rate goes up. Like, they were saying to me, like, this is like one of my very first sessions, and I've always been known for like me running and things like that back in Liverpool. And I was like to Dominic, yeah, do you know what? I'm not a bad runner. I'll be all right with this. And he was, oh, well, in that case, then you can come in and do it with Barry. And then I was like, I used to do my intervals on like 16k, which I thought was a decent pace. And they went, yeah, you just do whatever Barry does on the warm-up. He started warming up on 18.5. I was like, a warm-up? My chest felt like it was exploding. And then I couldn't even finish the amount of rounds they'd done. I tried to keep up with him on like 22k. He's doing it, talking at the same time. I was at one point on one of my rest times, I was going to Dom, is the oxygen in this room? I can't breathe. Like, it was on another level, I'm not messing, literally.
Obviously, we're waiting for news as to what you've got lined up next. When exactly can we expect to see you back out?
I was looking to be on the 7th of March on the Manchester bill, just to get me back in there, but that might be getting moved now to a later date in March, but it's not yet confirmed. So I'll probably know in the next week or two whether it's going to be the 7th of March or still in March, but on a later date.
Obviously, you've had some time to reflect since the Ritson defeat. What have you learned about yourself and that fight?
Do you know what? I was just gutted over the whole event. I let me bravado rule me head and fought the wrong tactics. Even now to this day, I still think anywhere else I would have got the nod, but it was one of them fights where it was tit for tat and it was in his backyard, so I won't cry about spilt milk, do you know what I mean? But if the rematch ever occurs, I'll be more than happy to take it.
And obviously, you've got a couple of campmates fighting now on Saturday. Talk about Calum versus DeLuca. What have you seen in Cal in camp, and what do you expect on Saturday night?
I said this on a previous interview last week. Like, obviously, I follow a lot of boxing myself, and I always, Cal Brook's a great fighter. But when you're actually in the gym with him and you see some of the little things he's done, like, I have personally sat there a few times and just said to Dom, can I just stay behind and watch? And he might only be doing like bits of pad work or bits of shadow boxing or things like that, and them rings and the footwork that like are laid out on the Ingle floor where everyone goes on about when he's on them, it's like he's on an ice skating rink, he's just gliding round. And then the fitness levels when you're watching him spar, of his heart rate going up and down, and he's so fluent in his skills and his movement. And I've been mesmerised a few times thinking I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was that good. And from what I've seen of DeLuca, he looks very strong, very game, and a great fighter. But I just think Cal's really got the bite between his teeth this time, and I think he's going to do a number on him.
Kid Galahad obviously has a final eliminator in store on Saturday. How's he been looking in camp? Obviously, I know you've just told me about the running with him, but away from that, how's he been looking?
He's a machine. I'm not messing. There's no other way to go on about him. He's just an absolute machine. Like, his fitness levels are unbelievable, skill set so high, and he's the one in the gym. If you're doing 10, he'll do 20. He always makes sure he pushes himself to the absolute limit, and I can't see any more than him than a win, and I think he'll be a world champion before the end of the year, 100%.
And finally, as I know we're about to start, we're 2 weeks away now from Wilder Fury 2. Robbie, what's your thoughts on it? Break it down for me.
Obviously, Wilder's got the game changer with that right hand, but I just think at the time when he fought Fury the first time, Fury was coming off 2 mediocre opponents, just getting himself back in there. And I think this time round he'll be more prepared, and I just think he'll box Wilder's head off.
Well, Robbie, I appreciate your time now. I know we've just started, so I'll let you go and join in and watch your boys. And thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Cheers, Robbie. Thank you.